start the next scene with BB-8 and Rey going into town. When BB-8 suddenly stops, and before Rey can say anything, BB-8 takes off running. It stops at a man who he seems very excited to see. Rey begins to walk over to BB-8 and his friend, but before she does, she notices another man getting surrounded by a group of thugs, and she feels compelled to help this man. Finn begins to struggle with these thugs and is knocked to the ground. That's when Rey jumps in and kicks the crap out of everyone, and after offers her hand to help Finn up. Finn asks her, "Where did you learn to fight like that?" And Rey replies, "I don't know." Poe comes over and thanks Rey for helping Finn and taking care of BB-8. That's when they're all distracted by a very familiar sound. The engines of a TIE fighter. And right after that, they hear,
"Stop right there, criminal scum!"
and look over to see a bunch of stormtroopers coming at them. So Finn, Poe, and Rey run. Finn and Poe tell Rey that they've got a transport nearby. No, the Millennium Falcon's not just going to be sitting in a junkyard. That would be ridiculous. The Millennium Falcon was like Han Solo's baby. He'd never let it go for anything. Oh, our three heroes and their droid make it to the stolen Imperial transport. And they get there just in time. The TIE fighters are right on their tail. They manage to take off, regardless of the TIE fighters. But Poe informs everyone that this ship has a limited range, and that these transports can only stay in hyperspace for so long. But Poe thinks he can make it to a planet where someone he knows might be able to help them. And they jump to hyperspace. In hyperspace, the three heroes exchange stories, and Poe confides in BB-8 that he may not trust this former stormtrooper or mysterious woman. "I'm sorry, but we're not going to have Han Solo and Chewbacca appear out of nowhere in the middle of space, driving a big barge large enough to swallow the Millennium Falcon whole. We're not going to have a slapstick Raptor adventure. We're not going to give Rey the opportunity to Forrest Gump her way out of the situation. We're not going to have Scottish gangsters or rejects from Big Trouble in Little China. And most importantly, we're not going to rewrite the physics of Star Wars by saying it's possible to jump into hyperspace out of a hangar bay with a Raptor attached to the front of your ship." First, let's talk about Kylo Ren. He's still going to do things like talk to Darth Vader's helmet and throw temper tantrums. But most importantly, when the officer tells him that the heroes got away with the help of a girl, and he asks what girl, unlike in the original movie, that's gonna have some significance later. Now Hux and Kylo are gonna get called down to see their boss. The big Snoke hologram is going to ask for a progress report on the location of Luke Skywalker. He's going to be pissed because Skywalker should have been found and killed by now. Snoke will tell him that the invasion fleet is ready to take Coruscant. You see, Coruscant is still the capital of the Republic. Blowing up these planets won't matter any because they won't be the capital. But that doesn't matter anyway, because we won't be using a planet-killing space station in this story. It's been done already. Snoke tells Kylo Ren that the invasion is pointless unless Luke Skywalker is wiped from the galaxy. He questions whether or not Kylo Ren should be replaced by one of the other Knights of Ren. Kylo reminds Snoke that he was given this assignment because killing his old master will turn him completely to the dark side. And Snoke reminds Kylo that he's easily replaceable and that the punishment for failure is death.